Good evening, everyone. I request Gurvinder sir to conduct the session.
Hello. Hello everyone. So you had a
You had
break
a break.
of of 1 day. So I hope you were able to complete the homework assigned to you. So did anyone do it? Homework?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how many questions were you able to do? Okay, no issues. I'll just show you the questions. Just a minute. So hi, I hope my screen is visible, right? Okay. So these were the some of the questions that I had given to you. So the first one, can anyone just tell me how to solve it? First one. Did you receive these questions yesterday?
Yes, sir.
You had received it. Okay, great. So were you able to do the first one? Were you able to do the first one? First one we had done in the class also, if you remember. We had done the first one in class.
Answer C, sir.
अरे यार.
So we have to
You have to
rationalize,
solve.
sir.
Yes, you have to rationalize,
Rationalize.
correct? Like we had done it the previous time, right? We had done such a question in previous class, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you will be able to do the first one, right? Let us look at the second one. Can anyone do the second one or tell me how we can do the second one? See, in second one, we have our nth term as minus 2 divided by 4n square minus 16n plus 15, right? This is what we have. So how can you rationalize your denominator? How can you divide your denominator into two parts? Can we do it? Anyone? 4n square minus
By
16n plus
factorizing,
15.
sir.
By
Yes,
factorizing.
factorize.
Sir, by
Factorize it.
factorizing.
Factorize. Correct. Now factorize it. Help me factorize it. I don't know factorization. Help me. How do we factorize 4n square minus 16n plus 15? How do you do that? 4n square minus 16n plus 15. How do you factorize it? No one.
So
I
15
have
into
square
4n square.
minus 16n. How much? How do you factorize it? How do you factorize this thing? So it is 60. So 60 can be written as 10 minus 6. So it is minus 10
16 into 2.
minus 6 and right. This is how we can
Yes,
write it.
sir.
So it is basically
Yes, sir.
4n into n minus 2.5 minus how much will this be? Minus 6 into n minus 2.5, right? I have taken
N
it
minus
2.5. So
2.5.
it is basically 4n minus 6 into n minus 2.5, right? So substitute, like we have a 2 over here, so it's sending. So it is 2n minus 3 into multiplying this by 2. So 2n minus 5. 2n minus 3 into 2n minus 5, right? Is this the telescopic series now?
Yes, sir.
So, okay, you'll be able to do it. Great. Looking, will you be able to do this one? This one, the one I'm showing on the screen right now. We have done this one, if you remember. in the previous class. Okay, no worries. So you have not read the question. Fine, करते हैं आज का ही सेशन स्टार्ट करते हैं. Fine. So starting, we will be continuing quick series.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Just a second, students. I think he has some network issue. Just a second.
Ma'am, yes, there was internet issue. I'm joining again.
Okay.
I hope I'm audible now. There
Yes,
was an
sir. You're
internet-
audible.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. So yesterday we had discussed about this. Anyone remembers, or should I open the notes again of that day? Anyone written it in notes? Something like this we had done.
No, sir.
We had like, you mean you remember, or we had not done?
We had not done, sir.
अरे यार, दिखाना
Yes, sir,
पड़ेगा.
we had done.
Sine 2 by cos.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we had done now. In which the
Yes,
final
sir.
answer came out as tan of 2i plus 3 minus tan of 2i plus 1.
2i plus 1.
This is what, right? You remember this, right?
Yes,
It
sir.
was something like this. So in
Yes, sir.
top it had sine 2. Right? Okay, great. So similar to this one, today we'll be discussing about, I'll just give you one small question only. So the same question. So okay, I is starting from 1 to n. Fine. Everyone got the question? Everyone understood the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
हाँ तो बताओ. How should we do it? How should we approach this question? How did we approach the previous question? How did
Cos
we
2 by
approach the previous
cos
question?
2y plus 3. We should separate,
So
sir.
basically, you
Yes.
can write cos of 2 as cos of 2i plus 3 minus cos of 2i plus 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure this is how we should approach?
No, sir.
Okay, why shouldn't we approach this way?
Because it is in fractional form.
So,
I couldn't explain the reason, but this is not the correct way, sir.
okay, so how should we do it? What do you feel? How should we do it? Bhavna, Gayatri, Ashrita.
Sir.
Tell. Is this the correct way? How did we approach in this question?
Sir,
The previous question that we had.
First,
Yeah.
we
Cos-
separated them, sir.
Yes, sir, from denominator.
Sorry.
Cos 2 by 3.
Your voice is echoing. Can you write in the chat box? Varshini, Omkar, Navneet. How should we approach this question? Should we do cos of 2 is equal to this thing? Okay, so tell me what is the formula? A minus B, cos of A minus B. What is formula for cos of A minus B?
So, sin cos minus
Just a second. Can you repeat? I wasn't able to hear you. Your voice was breaking. Repeat, anyone? Cos of A minus B formula.
Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, sir.
Okay, correct. Right? This is what you mean? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Right. So, yeah, everyone remembers the previous class, right? In which we did this question. Sine of 2 into cos of, yeah, रुक जाओ मैं, I should open it again, I guess. No one remembers it. Revision ही नहीं किया किसी ने. Wait a second, I'll be opening it again. It was on 20th, right? Okay, great. करता हूँ. See this. Yes, that day we were learning about telescopic series. Okay, so first I had shown you this 1 by I into I plus 1. So it was substituted in this way and cancelled, the terms got cancelled out. Same with happened with pi. Then we had done this small question. After that, remember this? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
You remember it? So how did we approach
Yes,
this
sir.
question? How did we approach it? So sine of 2, we had sine of 2, right? So we wrote sine of 2 as the subtraction, right? Sine of 2i
Yes,
plus 3
sir.
minus 2i plus 1. This is what we did, correct? After that, we
Yes, sir.
opened sine of A minus B. You were there in the previous class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Navneet, Varshini, Omkar.
Absent, sir.
बहुत अच्छा भाई. Very good.
Please wait, students. Please wait. Sir is facing some network issue.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, yeah. Okay, so I am audible to everyone, right? If I'm
Yes,
audible
sir.
to ma'am, so okay.
Okay.
So Bhavna, Gayatri, Ashrita, you were there in the previous class, as far as I remember.
Yes, sir.
Omkar was also there.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember this question? How did we approach this question?
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
did we
sir.
approach it? And
First
anyone
we
remembers?
First we assumed A as 1 and B as 2. Then we substitute those values in this, and then we write this what is a this is
Hmm.
sine 2 by cos 3 into cos 5.
Okay, so
Then
this is the sequence. After that, how did we make it telescopic? How did we convert this series into a telescopic series?
by
This is how we
using
did
the
it, right?
formula, sir.
So basically I substituted 2
Yes, sir.
as 2i plus 3 minus 2i plus 1, right?
Yes, sir.
I broke 2 into 2 parts. One was 2i plus 3 and one was 2i plus 1. 2i plus 3 and 2i plus 1, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
when I wrote it at sine of a minus b, so I got this thing. After that, I got tan of 2i plus 3 minus tan of 2i plus 1, right?
Yes, sir.
So you go, everyone remembers it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the issue? Now just approach this question with the same trick. I have given you cos 2 in the top, right? I have given you cos of 2 in the numerator. So can we do the same thing over here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can do. Okay, correct. We can do. Like we can do, correct. कर तो सकते हैं, but करना नहीं है. That is why I am teaching this special thing.
Sir,
This way, हाँ, tell.
last में answer cot into 2i plus 3 minus cot 2i plus 1.
आ जाएगा, कॉट आ जाएगा दोनों में.
हाँ.
चलो देखते हैं. पक्का? श्योर हो?
आया
Okay,
सर
no worries.
वैसा.
देखते हैं. चलो. See, cos of 2 is basically cos of 2i plus 3 minus cos of 2i plus 1. So I am writing this thing as this. So it is cos of A, right? Cos of A into cos of B, right? Plus sine of
sir.
A into sine of B, right? This is what we have, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I am dividing this thing by this thing. Like this is my denominator, cos of 2i plus 3 into cos of 2i plus 1, right? The same thing here also. This same thing, denominator. This is what is my nth term, right?
Yes, sir.
So now look at it. What will happen? My first term, everything will get cancelled out. After that, I will be remaining with 1 plus tan of 2i plus 3 into tan of 2i plus 1. Right? Right? This is what I will be left with. Correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So is this telescopic?
No, sir.
Is this a form of a telescopic series? If this is my nth term, or let me take ith term. If this is my ith term, so you substitute value of I as 1. Put value of I as 1. Put it. So it will be 1 plus tan 5 into tan 3. Right? T2 will be 1 plus tan 7 into tan 5. Is this telescopic?
Yes, sir.
Are the terms getting cancelled out?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
No. Where are they getting cancelled out?
Tan. No, no, sir.
No, sir.
अरे यार. Okay. They are not getting cancelled out, right? In order to get cancelled out, they have to be in minus, alternating plus and minus, right? That is how terms get cancelled out. Telescopic series.
Yes,
Is there
sir.
anyone in class today who has not attended yesterday's class? Or that day's class? Previous class? Anyone? Everyone has attended previous day's class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but still, like the answers you are giving is. So this doesn't convert to a telescopic series. So that is why I always have a trick for telescopic series. The trick says never use cos of A minus B in case of telescopic series. Never do it. Fine. Because what will happen when you open cos of A minus B, it gives you cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, both terms on each side. Always open sine of A minus B because sine gives you sine, like when you open sine of A minus B, it gives you sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, right? So
Yes.
if your denominator has both the terms, of cos, so one of the causes will get cancelled. Okay, just like it was happening in the previous question. Let me share my slides again and show to you. So see, this is what was happening in the previous question. See, we had opened it using sine of a minus b. So that is why we had got sine cos, and one of the causes was getting cancelled in the first term. One of the causes was getting cancelled in the second term. So that we got tan of 2i plus 3 minus tan of 2i plus 1. Fine. Fine.
Yes, sir.
I am trying to say never
Yes, sir.
open sine, never open cos of a minus b. Always, in case of telescopic series, always remember to use sine of a minus b. Very small trick I am giving you.
Sir, only
Fine.
this formula applicable, not others.
What do you mean?
Mean only sine a minus b we can use in telescopic series.
Yes, if you have a trigonometric telescopic series, yes. This is the only thing that will work.
Okay.
You can remember it. It is probably the first time that someone is asking you to remember things in mathematics. You can go for it. Fine?
Okay, sir.
Okay, great. So that is why never use cos of a minus b. चलो अब cos of a minus b use नहीं कर सकते तो इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कैसे करेंगे? I have cos 2, okay, cos of 2 by cos of 2i plus 1 into cos of 2i plus 3. This is what I have, okay, and I is going from 1 to n. तो अब बताओ इसका summation कैसे लेंगे? How do we add it? Because we can't take cos of a minus b now. We have checked. It doesn't work. I need sine somewhere. I need sine of 2 somewhere. How can I get sine of 2? Can anyone tell me? What should I do? Just remember or just use this common logic. Sine of 2 is a constant, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the property of constant in a sigma? What happens when we have a constant in a sigma?
We
take it outside.
Correct. So, and we want to remove this cos 2 also. How can I remove this cos of 2? Cos of 2 is also constant. So what can I do to cos 2? I can remove it outside, right? Because it is constant.
Yes, sir.
Right? I can do this.
Yes.
Is everyone got
Yes,
it?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the issue is I need a sine of 2 inside in the numerator. So what can I do? I can just multiply. I can take one sine of 2 here and multiply it, sine of 2. Is this correct?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Because it is sigma, na? Sigma has the property, it can go outside. So basically it is cot of 2, right? This
Yes.
thing is cot of 2. So it is cot 2 sigma I is equal to 1 to n sine 2 by cos 2i plus 1 cos 2i plus 3. Now tell me, can we do this sigma now? Can we approach
sir.
this summation? How do we
Yes,
do it?
sir.
How do we do it?
Writing
Same
the
as previous, sir.
Correct. You can do the same thing, right? As we did in the previous question.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can do it now. It is easy.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
give it
sir.
a try. Okay, give it a try right now. But one thing will happen in this question is that cot of 2 will come out as a common denominator. Just like half 1 by 3 were coming out in the homework questions, right? Cot of 2 will come out as a constant. So it will get multiplied with your answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me see. So we have sine of 2, right? Sine of 2. How we can write sine of 2? It can be written as sine of 2i plus 3 minus sine of 2i plus 1, right? So treating this thing as A and this thing as B. So what is sine of A minus B? Sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Correct? Correct, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So tell me
sir.
now, how, right? And this thing is divided by cos A cos B, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
So I have just like instead of writing 2i plus 3 and 2i plus 1, I have written it as A and B. Is that fine for everyone? I hope
Yes.
nomenclatures don't confuse you now. Nomenclatures don't confuse you, right? Okay, great. So it is basically tan A minus tan B,
Minus
correct? It is tan A
Yes,
minus tan
sir.
B, right? So when you add up, so it is basically cot 2 into tan 2i plus 3 minus tan 2i plus 1. Fine. Now can you just put on the values from 1 to n? Okay. So can anyone help me with the value I is equal to 1, I is equal to 2, I is equal to 3? Can anyone just help me with these values? What does
Yes.
it happen when we put, what happens when we put I as 1?
Quad,
Can anyone just tell me?
quad 2. Quad 2
cot 2 into tan 5
means tan
minus
5
tan
minus
3.
Right?
tan
Yes,
3.
sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
What about the next value? It will be tan
Tan
7.
minus
7.
5.
7.
Correct. What about the next one?
Tan 9
Yes. So tan 9
minus tan 7.
minus tan 7.
Tan 7.
Okay. Same. What will happen when I have I is equal to n, where n is any natural number? It will be cot 2
Cot 2
into
into tan.
n
Tan 2n
2n
plus
plus 3
hmm.
minus tan
minus
2n plus 1.
tan 2n plus 1.
चलो तो काटना शुरू करें, कैंसलिंग स्टार्ट करें, कैंसलिंग. So it is cancelling in
Yes, sir.
southeast direction. Okay,
Hmm.
this direction. So can I say that my
Yeah.
tan of 2n plus 1 will also get cancelled?
Yes,
Correct,
sir.
it will get. So what will I be left with? I will be left with just cot
Tan
2
3
into tan 2n plus 3.
Tan 2n plus 3 minus tan 2n plus 1.
No, 2n plus 1 will get cancelled out from the immediately previous term.
Minus tan 3. Yes, sir.
Correct, tan 3. Only two terms will remain. Fine, everyone got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, great. So now let us approach a different question. In this, we have sigma I is going from 1 to n. Okay. And I have 1 by,
Sir, can you once
instead of,
slide that down?
yeah, you will get the PDF. No need to worry about that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I give you the PDF after the class ends. So were you there in the previous class?
Yes, sir.
You were there, okay. So the same thing. Fine. Everyone understood the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Just a second, just a second. What happened? Everyone understood the question? Got it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And अब बताओ, how should we approach this? If I am giving you such a question, how should you approach it? कैसे करोगे?
Sine of 3 divide and
Multiply. Correct, correct. Absolutely correct. Your name?
Bhavna, sir.
Bhavna. Okay. So yes, correct, absolutely correct. Because see, it is sign of a minus b I need on the top in order to multiply it. So in order to do that, I would need a 1 by sine of 3 outside my bracket, and inside my bracket, I would need sine of 3, right? And just treating it as a and b,
Yes, sir.
right? I can do that, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So I have just for now taken that a is 3i plus 7 and b is 3i plus 4. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. I is going from 1 to n. So tell me, sine of 3 can be written as sine of a minus b, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
A
sir.
minus b is also 3. In other words, it is sine a
No,
cos b.
sir. Sine
What happened?
B minus A, sir. Sine B minus A, sir.
B minus a will be minus 3. B minus
The
a will be
value
minus 3.
value
Plus 3.
value
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
A is square.
Okay. क्या हो गया?
Say sin B, sir.
Okay, great. And I am dividing this thing by sine a sine b. Correct? Right?
Yes, sir.
चलो अब इसमें से भी कुछ तो कैंसिल हो रहा है. What is getting cancelled out? Sin A और sin B यहाँ कटा.
Sir, how you
Sin
get
B और
sine
sin
3 is equals to sine A minus B?
See, I have in the top right corner, A is 3i plus 7, okay? And B is 3i plus 4. What is A minus B? What is A minus B? Can you tell me?
Sine of
A.
3.
Nani, what is, if A is 3i plus 7, B is 3i plus 4, what is the value of A minus B?
3, sir.
So
Okay.
sine of 3 is also equal to sine of A minus B. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this thing can be written as cot B minus cot A.
Yes, sir.
Correct? In other words, it is cot 3i plus 7 minus cot 3i plus 4. Oh, just a second. Sorry. 3i plus 4 minus 3i plus 7. It is 3i plus 4 minus 3i plus 7, right? Cot B it is. Just substituting it from here, nothing else. Everyone got till here?
Yes, sir.
So what do I do now? What is my next step? What is the next step that I take?
I is equals to 1.
Correct. I is equal to 1, correct. But just remember that I have a 1 by sine 3 outside. So I need to take it now.
1 by sin 3 is equals to.
It is cot of, tell me. Put the values.
7 minus
10
minus cot of 10.
Yes, sir.
10.
Cot 10.
Again.
Cot
So
of
what about the next value?
10 minus cos 10 minus cos 13.
It is cot, not cos.
13.
13.
Okay, tell me.
13
9
Cot of 13 minus
13
cot
minus
of 16.
16.
Correct. Okay, so on we can proceed up to I is equal to n, right?
1 by sine 3 into cot n minus.
N.
Cot
Kutu
3n plus
3n plus 4 minus cot
by
of
sin
3n plus 7.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
3n
So
plus
what do we do next? We cancel out the terms, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
3n
it is cancelling out in
plus
southwest direction, right?
yes, sir.
3
So can I say my this term will also get cancelled?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cot 7 minus
Cot
cot
of
3
7
minus
minus cot of 3n plus 7.
So it is cot of 7 minus, correct. So it is cot of 7
Cot of
minus
7
cot,
minus cot of 3n plus 7.
correct, absolutely correct. So this is the answer. Fine. Got it,
Yes,
everyone?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Great,
sir.
great, great. So I'll just share my screen back to the questions that I had given you. Just a second, I'll open the questions. Achha. So will you be able to do this one now? This one. अब तो कर लोगे ना? Just the values of A and D have changed. A and D have changed, okay? Values of A and D have changed. Nothing else is there. Fine?
Yes, sir. We'll try.
Okay. Try, अभी भी try है. कर लो यार इसको तो. कर लो इसको.
Okay, sir.
हाँ मतलब
Okay.
you must be able to do it. Yeah, like you may be able to do it. अरे मतलब you will be able to do it. Don't worry. कहने का मतलब था.
So sir,
Fine.
question.
हो जाएगा ना? हाँ दिखा दिया. I have sent this PDF, okay? I have sent this PDF to you. Fine. And similarly, will you be able to do this one also?
Yes, sir.
Right? It is nothing like I have just changed the values of A and D.
Yes, sir.
Yes, students, please wait. I think sir has faced some network issue. You can just revise whatever he is teaching now. Please wait, students. Yes, students, please wait for 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, sir will join. Yes, sir has joined. Please wait.
Hello. So everyone got that question, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, my laptop had crashed. I don't know. So, okay. I'll just share my screen back. So I have just changed the values of A and D now. Okay. Just the values of A and D are changed now. It is still a telescopic series and you will be able to do it. Fine. Is this you okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
And what about this one? What about this one? We had done this in the previous class, in the last
Yes, sir.
where I had
Yes,
taken
sir.
the operator.
Yes,
So
sir.
tell me, this one we should be doing it right now without any
2
lag.
sigma.
Tell me, how will you, first of all, how will you represent its ith term? Okay, how would you represent its ith term? How will you do that? Tell me. 1
Double
plus.
sigma.
No, like, you can just do it normally. How would you represent its ith term? So it is basically 1 by 1 plus 2, so on up to I. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
how do you represent this thing? How do you represent 1 plus 2 plus so on up to I? What is the value of that?
Sigma and
1 by
Hey, yaar, sigma पे
11
क्यों जा रहे हो?
into
Tell me the sum.
1 by 11 into 11 plus 1 by 2.
Hey,
Sir,
no, I am not asking you. I am not asking you. I am not asking you the sum of the last 11 numbers. Like, I'm not asking you the 11th term. I am asking you any general ith term. If you take out any ith term from the series, so what will be its value? You have forgot the previous class,
1 by
it seems. Tell.
I into I plus 1 by 2.
Correct.
2 by
So it is basically 2
I
by I
into
into
I
I
plus
plus 1.
1.
yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
It is I into I plus 1 by 2, right?
Yes,
This
sir.
thing. So 2
Yes,
goes above.
sir.
So it is 2 by I into I plus 1.
I
Correct?
plus 1.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
So how do you convert this into a telescopic series? How can you convert this thing into a telescopic series?
Sir, 2
Stop
is
बोल रहे हैं.
constant.
Correct, 2 is constant. Then I have 1 by I into I plus 1. How do you do this one? How do you do this one? अरे यार, ये तो सबसे the first question I had
Sir,
taught you.
I
I is equals to 1.
2 into I.
बोलो. यार, the very first
That
question,
is
the
Sir,
very
2
first
into
question that I had. Tell.
I minus of I
हाँ.
minus of
अरे यार, half कहाँ से आ गया?
I plus 1 of, sir.
No, not half. There is no half involved.
I minus
1 by
I
I
plus
square
1
plus 1.
by I into I plus 1. 2 into I minus
कौन
I
बताएगा?
plus 1 by I into
No,
I plus
Bhavna, it is wrong. It is wrong.
2 into 1
Ashrita,
by
Gayatri.
1 by I square plus 1, sir.
Wrong.
1 as I plus 1 plus I.
sir 1
I
by
plus 1 plus I.
1 by I plus 1.
I, sir.
No.
Sir 1 by I plus minus 1 by I plus 1.
This is correct. Now it is correct. Your name?
Preeti, sir.
Okay, great. So, yeah, this was the very first question that I had taught that day. I had started my telescopic series from this question only, if you remember. This was the very first question that we had learned that day. यार, दोबारा notes खोलता हूँ मेरे को. यार,
Yes, sir.
the very first question that we had done, I had introduced this topic to you using this question.
Yes, sir.
पता नहीं. ये देखो. How did we do it? It was the very first question of telescopic series. I had done 1 by I into I plus 1. So then I had taught you that it is neither AP nor GP nor AGP. So 1 by I into I plus 1 can be written as I. So 1 I have substituted as I plus 1 minus I. So it is basically 1 by I minus 1 by I plus 1. And that is when we began to cancel out the terms. अब याद आया किसी को?
हाँ, sir.
Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
यार, मतलब तुम लोग यार डिप्रेशन दे के मानोगे मुझे. हाँ, बिल्कुल ही मतलब ठीक है चलो। हाँ तो बताओ फिर नाउ व्हाट शुड वी डू नेक्स्ट? So first of all, can you tell me from which range to which range will my values go? Where will my values go from? I will go from which value to correct 1 to 11 correct.
Yes, sir.
So can you substitute the values now? Just go do it fast. I is 1. Tell me when I is 1, what is the value? It is 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2, right?
Yes, sir.
1 minus 1 by 2.
Yes, sir.
Then
1 by
I
2
is 2.
minus
1
1
by
by
2,
3.
1 by 3.
1 by
1
3.
by 3 minus 1 by 4.
1 by 3,
Last
1 by
value.
4.
Anyone? Last value. Last value. Last value.
1 by 11 minus 1 by
11.
12.
चलो ऐड करो ऐड तो ये कैंसिल हो गया ये कैंसिल हो गया ये कैंसिल हो गया सो दिस विल आल्सो गेट कैंसिल सो माय फाइनल आंसर रिमेन्स 2
1
into
by
1 by
1
1 minus 1 by
minus
12.
1 by 12.
Yes,
So
sir.
it is 2 into 11 by 12.
Right? 12.
11 by 6.
6.
Fine.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was literally one of the easiest questions. I don't know why all of you have messed up. What happened? Why did every one of you mess up in this question, yaar? Like I literally expected you to answer this in 30 seconds. Because it was the very first question that I had taught that day, and I okay, fine. Got it,
Yes.
everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And I had given like we had done this question, and after coming to this part, I had given this question as a homework, if you remember.
yes, sir.
Like we had come till this part. Okay, I had calculated the AI for you. After calculating the AI, I gave you this question as homework. So till AI also, if you could have calculated correctly, I would be very happy. But okay, anyways. पता नहीं. And none of you have told that you have not attended the previous class. So each one of you who is there was in previous class also. But still, I don't know what you are doing. Okay, so I have a question to just 5 or 10 minutes are left for today. So I have one special problem to discuss with all of you. So this question is basically multiplication of 3. Okay, so sigma. So now I have changed my variable from I to R. Okay, so now R is going from 1 to, tell me any upper bound fast. Any upper bound?
100.
500.
Okay, 500. Okay, fine. So R is going from 1 to 500. 1 by okay, so it won't go from 1, it will go from 2. Okay, R minus 1 into R plus 1. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Everyone has understood the question?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So it is basically when I'm pulling out the rth term. Okay, so it is 1 by R minus 1 into R plus 1. Fine. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So this thing can be written as 1 by R minus 1 into, right? So I have R and R plus 1. So it can be written as 1 by R minus 1 by R plus 1. Fine. This is correct?
Yes, sir.
It is correct. So now so it is 1 by R minus 1 into R. Okay. Minus 1 by R minus 1 into R plus 1. Great. Great. Any
Sir, I
issue?
don't understood this step.
Which one?
1 by
Sir, this last step, sir.
I have just cross multiplied it with each of them and written it in minus. Distributive property. Distributive property. Correct? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, see, obviously you must have realized that this is also a telescopic series. Correct?
Yes.
This is a telescopic series.
Yes,
And
sir.
this is also a telescopic series. Right?
Yes, sir.
So in this case, you can, right, you have to, you need to solve two telescopic series in order to get your answer. So first series will be this thing, second series will be this thing, and then you get your answer. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So instead of doing that, I'll just take both of these things as one. Okay, so how will we do it? See, I have 1 by r minus 1 into r minus 1 by r minus 1 into r plus 1. Fine. This thing can be written as 1 by r minus 1 minus 1 by r. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about this thing? How do we write this thing?
1 by r minus 1.
Huh?
Into
Hmm?
1 by r plus
By
1.
r plus
Minus 1 by r plus 1.
Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you sure it is correct?
Into Atana.
This is correct.
Into, sir.
No,
Into
sir,
what?
into Atana.
Into what?
1 by r minus 1 into 1 by r plus 1.
Minus.
Tell me. I see, just like I splitted the first term, I want to split my second term. How can I do it? How can I do it? See, I have 1 by r minus 1 into r plus 1. Okay, fine. So I can write it as half of 2 by r minus 1 into r plus 1. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So this thing can be, this 2 can be written as r plus 1 minus r minus 1. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So now open it. Open the bracket. So it is half r plus 1 r minus 1 by r plus 1 minus half r minus 1 r minus 1 into r plus 1. Great.
Yes, sir.
So this will get cancelled. Similarly here, this will get cancelled. So it is half of 1 by r minus 1 minus 1 by r plus 1. Fine. So there should be a
Yes,
half over
sir.
here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, basic, like, okay, that is why I had asked you to revise your basic algebra, because you will need to use it at many places. So it is 1 by r minus 1 minus 1 by r minus 1 by 2 times r minus 1 plus 1 by 2 times of r plus 1. Great.
Yes, sir.
So what do you do now? So what is 1 by r minus 1 minus 1 by 2 times of r minus 1? What can you write it as?
1 by r
1
minus
See,
1
this thing.
common, sir.
R minus
हाँ ले लो.
Common, sir.
करो. Do it fast and tell me the final answer. The rest two terms will remain as it is.
half common.
Take half. Tell me the final answer, like the final. What will happen when I add these two, subtract these two? What will happen? It will be 1 by 2 of r minus 1, right?
1 by 2 into r minus 1.
Correct. This is what we will get, right?
Yes, sir.
This is what we get. So this is my ith term, correct? This is my ith term.
Yes, sir.
This is what is my ith term. Fine. So I'll just write it down here. It is a bit important question because we have three things in multiplied. It is not. See, if you wanted, you could have solved this and this separately. But believe me, I have like we are going one step ahead because there is something important that we need to do here, that we'll be doing here. So it is 1 by 2 into r minus 1. Okay, minus 1 by r plus 1 by 2 into r plus 1. We have got three terms. Fine. Right? This is my ith term. Rth term basically.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so not the ith, it is the rth term because I have changed my variable from a to I to r. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So my r is going from 2 to 500. So can you substitute r as 2? Anyone? R as 2 fast. So it is 1 by 2, right?
Yes, sir.
minus
sir.
1 by 2
Minus 1 by
plus
2.
1 by 4.
1 by 6.
6 sir.
Sorry, 6,
6,
6, 6.
sir.
I'll just leave it as 2 into 3 only. No worries. And I'll leave it as 2 into 1. Fine. What about
Yes.
RS? So it is 1 by 2 into 2. Right?
Yes, sir.
Minus
Yes, sir.
1 by 3 plus
3.
1 by 2 into 4. Correct. What about RS4?
1 by 2 into
1 by 2 into 3.
Hmm.
Minus
Then
1.
minus
Minus 1 by 4.
plus
Hmm.
Plus 1 by 2 into 5.
Okay. Last term. 1 by 2 into 4
1 by
minus
1 by 5
by 5 plus
minus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 2 into 6.
Great. And then so on up to the last term, right?
yes sir.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So one thing we need to look here carefully. First of all, are we able to cancel out any terms?
No,
Yes, sir.
Okay. How are we able to do it? Can you tell me? How are we able to cancel out the terms? Tell me. How is that thing possible?
No, sir.
no, sir.
Not
Okay.
cancelling
So,
out.
Sir, there
okay.
is
So
no
you are.
negative, sir. Negative नहीं है
तो
sir इधर.
श्योर हो? नवनीत है ना या ओमकार है?
ओमकार sir.
Sir, it will be,
ओमकार है.
sir, it will cancel out, sir.
How?
Sir,
चलो एक और टर्म लिख दो, एक और टर्म.
1 by
Okay,
2
sorry.
minus 1 by 2.
Just a second. So this thing is 2 into 5 minus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 2
Plus
into 7,
1
right?
by 2 into 7. So,
I'm pretty
1
sure
by
that
2 into...
ये तो कट जाएगा. हाँ, ये तो कट जाएगा. ये तो कोई भी बता
Yes,
देगा.
sir.
नहीं. But in
1
general, terms have to
1
get
by
cancelled.
2.
How will you do it?
1 by 2 into 3 minus 1 by 6.
1 by
Plus
2 into 3
1
minus
by
1
2
by
into
6.
1 by
No.
2.
Yes.
No. See,
Sir, to simplify
it has
sir,
to.
2 into 1 जब मान लो
There
so 1 by
is a thing.
2 by 1 by 4 1 by 6 ऐसा वो पॉइंट्स में है सर.
अरे तो वही तो पॉइंट है. The issue is that, see, if you are telling me that you will cancel 1 by 2 into 2 with 1 by 4, and so when will you cancel the next term? You will cancel it with 1 by 6. So 1 by 5 will always remain. 1 by 3 will always remain. 1
Final
by 7
answer
will always
1
remain.
by 501. Sir,
कैसे किया? मतलब I am not sure if your answer is correct or wrong, but how did you cancel the terms? First of all, tell me. Navneet. No
sir,
one.
1 by 999 minus 1 by 500 plus 1
अरे
by 1000.
अरे मैं
R
जो
is
पूछ
equals
रहा
to
हूँ उसका
500.
आंसर. I am
R is
asking you.
equals to 500.
I am asking you, how did you cancel the terms? Point is, how do we cancel the terms here? That is my question. Cancel कैसे करोगे? Just a second. Cancel तो होगा भाई. Cancel तो होगा. Wait a second. I'll just write one more term and then show it to you. So it is 1 by 2 into 6 minus 1 by 7 plus 1 by 2 into 8, right? This is what we have. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so no worries if none of you were able to see it. Is now anyone of you able to see?
Yes, sir.
What is 1 by 2 into 3 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 into 3? What is this thing? It is 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is
Yes,
1 by 2 into 4 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 into 4?
0,
It is
sir.
also 0.
Zero.
What is 1 by 2 into 5 minus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 2 into 5. This thing is
Zero.
also 0.
Zero.
So that is what is happening. It is special about what is special about this series, that it is cancelling out 3 terms in a line.
Yes, sir.
Same thing, these 3 terms getting cancelled. Same, this 3 terms got cancelled. This 3 terms got cancelled. That is how this series is operating. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It is
Yes,
earlier
sir.
what was happening is that we were just cancelling out 2 terms, okay? That we had got 2 terms like this, like this. So we were cancelling this with this with this. But it is cancelling out 3 terms. Fine. So will you be able to evaluate the final answer? Final answer निकालोगे इसका?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me, what is the value R of when R is 500? We had taken till 500. Okay. So what is the value of R as 500?
1 by 999.
1 by
1
2
by 2 into 499,
9
right? Minus 1 by
Minus
1 by 5
500
plus
plus
1 by
1
2
by
into
1000.
500.
not 1.
2 into 501, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Can you just tell me the one term before? So it is 1 by 2 into 498 minus 1 by 499.
1 by 2 into 500.
500.
Correct.
And
Now just tell me, out of these terms, which of these will get cancelled and which of these will not get cancelled?
Sir, minus
Huh.
140, minus 1 by
1 by 500 plus 1 by 2 into 501 are, they will remain, sir.
yes, sir.
These 3 terms will remain.
Yes, sir.
These 3 terms. Because see, when the previous one cancels out, so it will cancel these 3 terms. It will cancel it in this way. Fine. See, how many terms are left in the top? Just check. How many terms are left in the top to be cancelled?
3,
3, right?
sir.
So it is symmetric, right? Always remember, problems are of telescopic are symmetric. So whatever is left in the top left will always be left in the bottom right. So 3 terms will be left in the top left. 3 terms will be left in the bottom right. Fine.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you tell me the final
Yes,
answer
sir.
now? Final sum, final sum, final sum. बस इसके बाद खत्म करते हैं.
1 by 999.
अरे यार क्या 1 by 999 कहाँ से आ गया? पहले ये टर्म्स तो ले ले. So it is 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into 2, right? Then we have these 3 terms. So it is plus 1 by 1000 minus 1 by 500 plus 1 by 2 into 501. Great. Out of these 2 have got cancelled.
yes, sir.
So my final answer is 1 by 4. Okay. What about these 2? Can I take these 2? 1 by 1000 minus 1 by 500. Can I do that? So it is minus 1 by
Yes,
500.
sir.
Sorry, minus 1 by 1000.
Yes,
Arey, I
sir.
can do now. I'm just subtracting these 2 terms. And then we have plus 1 by 2 into 501. So what is 2 into 501? It is 1002, right?
Yes, sir.
This is my final answer. ठीक है?
So what about
Yes,
1 by
sir.
Yes, yes.
What about 1 by?
500?
See, 1 by 1000 minus 1 by 500. So multiply this by 2, this by 2. So it is 1 by 1000 minus 2 by 1000. So it has converted to minus 1 by 1000. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So this was what is special about this question, that instead of cancelling out each of the terms, like instead of cancelling out 2 terms, it is cancelling out 3 terms. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is how. Oh, so just one more homework question. You need to evaluate sigma r is equal to 1 to 1000 1 by r minus half into r plus half. Fine.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
Okay, great. Just think about it and please complete your past homework that was given to you.
Sir,
Okay,
so
sir.
homework.
Sorry?
One so homework.
Yes.
Sigma
I will
1000
send the
by
PDF. I will send PDF. I
PDF
will send.
send करते रहे साहब.
I will send PDF just now. Okay. Please revise, yaar. I don't know what you are doing. See, ideally, if you have attended the previous class, I am sure that you all had answered in the previous class also. But seems like if I'm asking those questions again, so you are not able to answer. So that shouldn't happen, okay? Okay, so that is it, ma'am.
Okay.
Please stop the recording. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, students, please join the next session. Join 8 to 9 session. Now you have physics class.
Okay, ma'am.